shout out to KD, one of the greatest scorers of all time, man. Greatest scorers of all time, bro. Hey, man, let's go to this next topic, bro. NFL odds. NFL odds that came out. I'm doing these from Bovada, but I wanted to kind of talk to y'all about these because, NFL season's coming up. And once again, a lot of our teams get disrespected. We get disrespected every year, and that's understandable. We going to start with the AFC. Number 5, the Bengals. They got the best odds to actually win the AFC this year is the Bengals. Number 4 is the Bills, Buffalo Bills, which I don't understand. I mean, I see it, but I don't see it.
They lost Stephon Diggs.
They lost Stephon Diggs, and they lost Gabe. What's the other guy on the other side? Davis. Gabriel Davis. They got pieces on defense. They lost a lot of pieces, but they got the Bills.
Besides Keon, and Keon the rookie.
I don't know. That's what I was thinking about. That's why I'm like, I guess they thinking Josh Allen is just gonna pull this team along and take them.
Listen, if he couldn't be a down Pat Mahomes in the week wide receiver core last year, he ain't got no chance.
He got no chance. He got no chance.
They might even make the playoffs, man, for real.
Listen, they need to beat the Jets first. Then we'll talk about that.
Yeah, and in number 3, the Ravens. I thought they would be number 2, but they number 3. It must be a lot of money being put on this team because this is the only reason that they're number 2, which is the Texans. And I feel like,
oh my god,
everybody's riding the hype train right now.
That's too much.
And I feel like they're gonna take a step back. I do. And now it's too much hype on the Texans.
Yeah,
people love them, and you know what? They got some great pickups. They picked up Danielle Hunter. They picked up Cam Akers, and they picked up Joe Mixon. They got some great pickups this year. Stephon Diggs, the number 1 pickup they got this year, but still with that, they are the hunted now. All right. They took a lot of teams by surprise last year. It's not going to happen this year. Everybody's going to wake up and want to play the Texans every Sunday. I think it's going to be a different story for them this year. And they're going to have to face some adversity. CJ Stroud, he's great, but like you said, these defensive coordinators, they get paid too. And they watching a lot of CJ Stroud tape and trying to figure out what is his weaknesses. I promise you this year, it's going to be a little tougher for them. But they got the Texans at number 2. Number 1, we already know. Dante, that's why he's sitting back chilling.
Yes, Dante.
Number 1 team on ESPN right now is the Chiefs. I mean, they are the reigning champions. Do I think they three-peat? No, I don't, because it's hard to do in football, and I don't think.
Mike, real quick. Who do you think that?
I feel like
or just the fact that it's hard to do.
They make it to the Super Bowl. I think they lose in the Super Bowl. There is no team in the AFC that can beat them right now. When I look at Lamar Jackson, he is not on the level of Patrick Mahomes at all.
There's no team in the NFC.
Mike, if they make the Super Bowl, they're going to win the Super Bowl.
That's where Dante.
That's where your condescending. You ain't be mad about it.
Right. Huh?
Why not?
Why you going to be mad?
I mean, you're right. We did just win back-to-back, so why would I be upset?
What are you upset?
But I don't think
this team that beat Kansas City is Kansas City.
Yeah.
They have to self-destruct for them to lose.
That's real.
That's it.
So tune in to the Mike to Mike podcast every week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks, and like always, see y'all next week.